Welcome to the 36th running of the Rallye de Wallonie, the 4th round of the 2019 Jobfixers Belgian Rally Championship. As is the tradition, the rally starts with a double show stage on top of the Namur Citadel. And as always, this is not the kind of stage where you can win the rally, but you could lose it. But this time, none of the favourites made a mistake. Some other drivers did though. Some other drivers like this Christopher Staan had to be pushed after battery problems. But most of them assured the spectacle. Hubert, a former Belgian Rally champion. Small mistake here with the Ford Escort Millington. And so did his Ford Escort colleague, multiple Belgian Rally champion Robert Droogmans, a multiple winner here as well. Not really the best of starts. A young man who made a good start was this Sébastien Bederet. For the first time in his career, he was leading a round of the Jobfixers Belgian Rally Championship after setting the fastest time in the opening stage. And in the second time round, it was Cédric Chorin, second in the championship standings. And Chorin takes the lead after these opening two stages. Chorin leading then from Bederet, De Mevius, Fernimont and Verschuren. Off to the first full day of rallying then. 12 stages, 3 loops of 4 stages. And in case you were wondering, where is Chris Prinsen, the leader and the reigning champion? Well, he's not competing in this one. There's only 6 rounds counting from 9, so some leave some rallies to be driven by others. As you can see, very bad weather for this full day, and the first long stage was cancelled. It was all on the road, and then there was an accident with David Bonjean as well. He's safe, no worries about him, but the stage was cancelled. Here's Cédric Chorin, second in the standings for the moment. He could take the lead here of the championship if he gets a good result. And he takes a good start to the rally.
Ça serait intéressant de pouvoir gagner.
Yeah, it would be good if we could win or be second, but we're a long way away from that. We've only done 4 stages, so we will go steady and try to improve the rhythm. Not such a good start for Vincent Verschuren, who switched back to Michelin tyres. Not really happy about the Pirelli ones he used at the previous round in Tielt. But unfortunately for Verschuren, he almost immediately loses a minute to a puncture.
Na 1 kilometer stonden we al plat.
After 1 kilometer we already had a puncture. I don't know what happened really. I didn't hit anything. Maybe I was just unlucky. Or maybe I cut too deep in a corner, but I haven't felt anything. Yeah, unfortunately we lost a minute even more, so it will be difficult. Here's Xavier Busch. He's a real specialist of this rally. Finished 3 times on the podium in the last 5 years, but he's driving the VW Polo for the first time here.
La voiture, je l'ai bien en main, je peux pas l'exploiter.
The car, I can control it, but I cannot exploit it to the fullest, of course. But I know the conditions here, and like in the stage of Vedran, there was plenty of water. And here's Patrick Sneyers suffering from those conditions. Aquaplaning and a hard hit. But Sneyers can continue. And he's pretty good. He's an 8 overall after 4 stages.
200. Remmen voor rechts, links, kiezel oversteken. En korte haarspan.
So even a multiple Belgian champion sometimes gets caught out by the conditions.
Patrick Sneyers, ik heb het idee dat het beter en
Patrick Sneyers, I think it's going well. No, it was not bad. We had a good start. Of course, the first one was cancelled, of course. Second one was good, and the third we had a good start of the stage, but at a certain moment maybe I didn't think I broke too late, but there was aquaplaning. I couldn't stop the car and I hit 2 large straw bales. We lost half a minute, I think. Here's Sebastian Bederay, the early leader, now in second at the start of the first full day of the rally. He's not used to these wet conditions and he loses a lot of time in the first real stage of the rally. Lack of experience probably with the wet tyres.
On est parti fort prudent.
We had a cautious start and we had a wrong rhythm in the opening stage, so we lost a lot of time there unfortunately. But now for the next two ones we had a better rhythm and now we will try to make up for lost time.
Pour se battre avec les hommes de tête maintenant.
Kylian de Mavius in his home rally. He's third in the championship before the start of this one. And he wants to improve on that position. He has big plans for this year's championship. But he needs a real good result, at least a podium finish, to keep in the loop. And it's a home rally for this man as well. Adrian Furnemont already has 2 podium finishes this year, but not yet to win. And he would like to change that.
Et 60 droitier tenir pour sommet et gauche 50 knick ta rigole et dans droite 60 mini large, dans droite 60 mini large.
Good stages for Furnemont, he gets up to second.
Adrien Furnemont le plus rapide ce matin.
Adrien Furnemont the fastest this morning. Yeah, we had 2 scratches on 3 stages. Unfortunately we couldn't do the long one. We had a good tyre choice. And we could have got a good time on that one as well. But we had I know the stages very well, of course, and that helps. But and we have a good information from our road openers as well. That helps as well. Pitty and Michiel Krakow switch from the Ford Fiesta to the Skoda Fabia R5. A bit to adapt, of course. It's a completely different car than the Fiesta.
Pieter en Michiel, hoe bevalt dat nieuwe speelgoed?
Pitty and Michiel, how's your new toy? Yeah, I like it a lot. It's I had to adapt. I get used to it, but it's very fun. Could you describe what you have to change? Well, everything is different. Accelerating, braking, steering, especially the steering. It's a lot more direct. The car changes direction very quickly, and especially on the fast bits, it's you really have to adapt. Kevin de Maarschalk with the Citroën C3, one of the 22 R5 cars at the start. A real impressive number. Jobfixers Belgian Rally Championship is really one of the strongest national championships in Europe, maybe all over the world.
In de eerste hadden we blijkbaar wat water dat binnenkwam.
Yeah, in the first we had some water inside the car, so the front windscreen fogged up, and I couldn't see where I'm going, and I cut the corner just a bit too deep, and that costs us a bit of time. Cedric Chorin trying to hold on to the lead, but it will not be easy. Still leading after the first loop though.
C'était du sport. Honnêtement, les conditions.
Yeah, it was very tough this morning. The very difficult conditions. We had a different tyre choice than Adrian, and he was a bit faster than us. But thanks to our stages of yesterday evening, we're still leading, but it's very close. And here's Olivier Collard, good stage time in the last one of the loop, and he's in 7th overall.
Ah, on a bien roulé. On a changé.
Yeah, we had some good stages. We've changed the setup of the car after the 2 stages of yesterday on the sit-up because I didn't have any confidence in the car. But here on the wet stuff, we could really attack, and we had the 4th time in that stage in the rain, and that gave us a lot of confidence. I think we were 7th overall now, so that's pretty good. Bastien Roy not really happy with the car. Some scary bits on the wet stuff.
On est en train de perdre confiance avec la voiture.
Yeah, we've lost confidence with the car when we were in 5th full time. I lost the car, so it wasn't really going well. And it isn't really going well for Cedric de Checo neither. He has another drive shaft problem. He's had several in the last couple of rallies. And he's lost a lot of time on these opening loop of the Rallye de Wallonie.
Je pensais que j'étais crevé en fait parce que.
I thought I had a puncture. The car felt like I had a puncture. It felt like I was just a rear-wheel drive car. But then at the end of the stage, I saw it wasn't a puncture. It was the drive shaft at left, right. So Charin leading after 6 stages, just 1 second in hand over Furnival. De Mevius is in 3rd. Bedere is getting closer, and then Xavier Bush in 5th. That's the end of part 1. See you after the break. Welcome back in the Rallye de Wallonie, the 4th round of the 2019 Jobfixers Belgian Rally Championship. And it's really changing conditions. Look at these roads for Sébastien Bedere. Bone dry. And then only 2 minutes later, when Guilain de Mevius passes in the same corner, it's full wet. So tyre choice really gives the drivers a headache. And it's really tough to stay on the black stuff. Adrian Furnival attacking hard, came up to Cédric Charin within 1 second after the morning loop. Yeah, we had a good loop here. I think we had 2 scratches. We made a good tyre choice based on the long stage, so we've won a lot of time. We lost a bit on the dry, but it was good. I don't think there was a really good tyre choice because the conditions were really mixed, and it will be a lottery for the next one as well. Bastien Roy up to 9th after the second Saturday loop, and here's Kevin de Maarschalk, who still owes us a GoPro camera. He's up to 6th, and with the new front bumper he's being chased by Patrick Sneyers, who's improving his stage times.
Het ging heel goed.
Yeah, it went really well. I feel better than in Tielt, where I was a bit stressed out in that one. And here I'm feeling good. Fast stages in the Wallonie. This is Bush. He's up to 4th now.
Ça va bien, on apprend la voiture de mieux en mieux.
Yeah, we learned the car more and more. We just done a scratch here. It's good. We had some good stage times. I've changed the car a bit, and I like it more now. And a bit of a scare for Cédric Charin in one of the stages.
Dans la dernière, là, on a eu vraiment une belle.
In the last stage here, just a bad surprise. We caught up with a spectator who came onto the stage with tracting a horse cart. It could have been a tough accident. Thibaut Mazin fighting for the Pirelli Junior Honours. He's in 2nd for the moment. The Pirelli Junior category is led by Grégoire Munster, championship leader, coming back after a very tough crash in the previous round, but here he's leading again. In the GT category, Pascal Gabon leads the fight there, and he's in 15th overall as well. And Adrian Furnival is still leading overall with 8 seconds in hand now.
Pour droite 70, ouvre tenir. Sur gauche 70 moins, raser jette.
So a good second loop for Adrian Furnival. Leading 8 seconds in hand over Charin. De Mevius, Bush, and then Bedere, who made a small mistake. He went just a bit off and lost a lot of time. Final loop of 4 stages, and still the tyre choices are difficult for Patrick Sneyers.
De vorige ronde hebben we...
The previous loop we started on slicks and it was raining, and here we switched to rain tyres and the roads were dry, so that's a double wrong choice, not really
Twee foute keuzes.
Into Verschuren trying to make up for lost time. In 7th now.
Ja, we hebben toch wel...
Yeah, we've gained a couple of positions. Maybe we could win another one. Here's Kevin O'Marscalk without a rear window in his Citroën.
Kevin de Marscalk, hoe ben je eigenlijk hier achteruit?
Kevin O'Marscalk, how do you lose your rear window? I have no idea really. I know at the end of the teen stage they told us we lost the rear window. I hadn't noticed and I wouldn't know where we lost it. Xavier Bush changing good stages with bad stages, losing 30 seconds in one of them. That makes him drop back to 5th at the end of the second day. Sebastian Bedere back into 4th now, and he even has a shot on the podium, for he's only 6 seconds behind Demevius. Chorin loses a bit more time and he's now 12 seconds behind the leader.
C'est vite fait une erreur, un petit état-queue, un petit tout droit.
Yeah, you can make a small mistake really quickly. If you're really pushing, I think Adrian is pushing as well. So we'll see tomorrow. The rally isn't over until the end. But for the moment, Adrian Furnemont is leading his home rally, heading for maybe a first win of the season.
Adrien, toujours en tête.
Adrian, still leading. It's a good day for you. Yeah, it was a very good day with the rain. I really had fun here on the roads of the Wallonie. Yeah, our lead. We created it all through the day. We didn't make any mistakes. We had a good tire choice thanks to the help of our road openers. So also thanks to the help of our friends who were on the stages. That was really necessary to make the difference. So here's the standings after 14 of 22 stages. Furnemont leading from Chorin, then Demevius, and only 6 seconds behind is Bedere and then Bush. Final day of the 36th Rallye de Wallonie, 4th round of the Jobfixers Belgian Rally Championships, and also the round of a historic Belgian Championship. This Guinea-Bux was very spectacular, but he had technical problems, so the win went to another Ford Escort, the one of Arthur Kerkhoven. 8 more stages today. Thibaut Mazin finishes in 3rd in the Pirelli Junior Championship. Not easy for these two-wheel drive cars on these slippery roads.
Ça se passe pas trop mal là pour le moment, mais c'est vraiment très compliqué.
Yeah, it wasn't going well, but it's really hard for everybody. Tobias Brils is fighting with Mazin, fighting for 2nd position in the Pirelli Junior category. Still leading is Grégoire Munster, who had a puncture on Saturday evening, so he had to make up for lost time on Sunday. We did so. And here's the main sponsor of the Jobfixers Belgian Rally Championship, Philip Krakow, having fun with his Ford Fiesta, even though the conditions were really difficult at times. Coming back from not such a good start on Friday evening, a good position on Sunday.
Well,
it was Friday evening. We were only 53rd, but now we're trying to catch places. And yesterday we had another puncture, and we made some mistakes as well. But now we're 22nd again, so we're getting back there. Adrien Furnemont still fighting hard to try and keep Cédric Chorin behind, but it's not easy. For Chorin knows he can still win this one.
À la régulière, ça va être compliqué, mais
it'll be very hard to take it. But I've seen that in the last stage he hit a straw bale in the chicane, so that means he's really taking risks. So he's taking risks, so we'll try to push him and see what happens in the last loop. Nils Randvoet, on the other hand, is no longer in the rally. He was on the edge of the top 10, but then had a double puncture and only 1 spare, so that's the end of the rally for him.
Op de tweede proef hebben we 2 lekke banden.
Yeah, in the second stage we had a double puncture by taking the chicane a bit too wide, and we had the edge of the road and 2 punctures, and unfortunately we only had 1 spare wheel in the car. That was a mistake. Nobody had noticed we only had 1 spare wheel, so with 2 punctures that's the end of the rally. Sebastian Bedere fighting hard to get back on the podium. Started today with 6 seconds behind Demevius, and he ends the first loop on Sunday with 1 second in hand.
Sébastien, c'est encore plus.
Sébastien is getting really close for 3rd now. Yes, it's really close. We have taken third place now with 1 second in hand. That's a good thing. So we're adapting to the rain now, stable conditions. That's a bit easier, but it will be a hard final loop. Romain Delay has taken the lead in the GT category after the retirement of Pascal Gabon. And Young Munster takes the win in the junior category. Great win for Grégoire.
We hebben heel de rally heel hard gereden.
We had to fight hard all rally long yesterday. We had a puncture. We had to make up that time today, and so that was a tough one.
Goed van ons.
Patrick Sneyers finishing in 8th after a difficult rally with in the difficult conditions. Xavier Bush not on the podium this time, finishes in 5th. And Demavius could not retake 3rd position. Holds on to 4th, maybe not enough to play a major part for the Belgian rally title, and a good result again. 3rd podium finish in 3 rallies for Sébastien Bederet, the youngster of Skoda Belgium. And then a great final loop from Cedric Chorin, a perfect tyre choice, and he edges closer to Adrian Furnemore in the last 4 stages. But in the end it was Furnemore who took it, but he only had 3 seconds in hand.
Adrien Furnemore, félicitations.
Adrian Furnemore, what a rally.
Merci, en effet.
Yes, thank you. It was a great rally. It was tough until the end. We had a wrong tyre choice for the last loop, and Cedric was really putting the pressure on harder than ever before. I pushed really hard to have a good margin. I had 6 seconds before the last stage. I hoped it was enough, but he still took 3 seconds back. But I'm very happy. I won this my home rally in front of my friends and family. It's like a dream. He didn't make any mistakes. Furnemore wins it then, first win of the season for him. Cedric Chorin in 2nd takes the lead in the Jobfixers Belgian Rally Championship. Then Bederet, Demavius and Bush. These are the current standings in the Jobfixers Belgian Rally Championship. Chorin has taken the lead, 4 points in hand over Furnemore, and then Prinsen, Bederet and Demavius all on 40 points. That's the end of the Rallye de Wallonie. Next round, the Seizoensrally. See you then.